today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got the green light as a starter from the Philly organization and took really good steps as the next in line of mobile quarterbacks in the city, following names like Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham. He led the team in all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing, and he took Philadelphia to the postseason while throwing for over 3,000 yards.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Here's Williams to return. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the second-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
From the 41, Fields looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. 7 yards there and a first down. Now it's Fields. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Philadelphia lost Brandon Graham to an Achilles injury just 2 games into the 2021 season. He had 8 sacks in each of the 2 seasons prior, making the 2020 Pro Bowl.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. They'll try it now with Swift, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Hurts going to keep it again. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts. Flush to his right. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Fields. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a second down and 6. From the gun, here's Fields. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Beckham. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the gun, here's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fields. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Gets around him. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. On second and a couple. Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. On 1st down, Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Fields. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the 50, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this will be caught by Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it Down by 2 scores. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on second down. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Fields. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. Second down, back to Sanders. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
On first down, Fields.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones are...
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this one complete to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On the handoff, this is Swift. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Here's a handoff to... And a loose football. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Here's Fields. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Fields. And he whips that one incomplete there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Little razzle-dazzle by OBJ. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Throwing again is Fields. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Running is Swift. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he fires one, but incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This from 25 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Hurts. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
From the 41, Hurts throws this one right side to Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle they go with Sanders. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Brockers in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return is Williams. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. To throw is Fields. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running right, Jones. A beautiful fake. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Now back to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
An option handoff given to Sanders.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Hurts gets this to Sanders.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. Steps away to his left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On second down, Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. From the 5, 3rd and goal. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Patterson now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Washington Commanders come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.